Good evening, my friends, my family, and even my enemies. We are live. And thank you for joining me once again on this very lovely Saturday, December 12th, 2012, 2015, with my special guest co-host via Skype, all the way from Detroit, Luigi, my main man, Luigi Garcia. Thank you for joining me. Luigi, say hello to the world.
How's it going, New York? We're here to give you some true news, not none of that stuff you see on Fox or CNN, people. Listen up to the Eli King Show. Yes.
Yeah, baby, yeah. You see how hype I am? I'm just hype. I'm ready to roll. And today's topic is going to be, of course, World War III is going to be a coming, according to Luigi. Luigi, tell us about, what do you think about first of all, I got the CIA, the background in the back of me here. You see the CIA crap here? I don't know if you can see it, but yes, the CIA, they basically run Al-Qaeda, they run ISIS, they run Al-Qaeda. They created Al-Qaeda in '79. They're running all this fake terrorism if they're not paying them or training them and all that other crap, which is ultimately going to lead up to World War III. So now I have my main man Luigi to give me some further insight on that. So Luigi, let's roll with that and give the people your opinion on what the hell's going on. World War III is coming. Is that not correct?
Well, we got ISIS, Israeli Secret Service over there, tearing it up, trying to make it look like they're ISIS or the enemy, when they're really helping ship that oil into Turkey, trying to blame it on Syria. How would Syria buy their own stolen oil? It's going from Syria, stolen by ISIS for the last God knows how long, which if it was going to Assad, we would have been bombing them lines. America would have bombed them because they would have never allowed that. They're allowing the oil to go through Turkey and feed the weapons in through Turkey, people. And don't listen to Fox News telling you all the lies about how Assad's buying his own stolen oil. That's ridiculous. Take it, Eli.
Yes, sir. Don't listen to Fox News. Don't listen to MSNBC, NBC, CBS, ABC. I mean, maybe, yeah, listen to them, of course, but dissect all the lies and the garbage they are feeding to you, okay, my people? You want to listen to real news like Luigi and I are giving you, for instance, and the real news that you pick up out there on the internet. So if you want to give us a call at 212-245-7273, give us some news you found on the internet that turns out to be somewhat truthful or somewhat more believable than what the mainstream scumbag dying dinosaur media is feeding you, then feel free, because we're also changing the name of the show, Luigi. It's still called the Eli King Show, but it's going to be called Join or Die, the Eli King Show, because that's what it's come down to. You either need to join or you're going to die, like the great Benjamin Franklin said, my friends. And that's and we got a phone call with that. Let's take it. Caller, you are on the air with Luigi and I. Go ahead.
Hello, Eli, Luigi. It's just Michael from upstate.
Michael, brother, talk to me.
Hey, well, guys, I'm just tuning in, enjoying your conversation as always. It's perfect information. I mean, spot-on information. That's why it's perfect. And, bottom line...
Can you hear him now, Luigi?
If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it, right? That's a law of life, sure as gravity.
Uh-oh. Yes, it is. We are having a problem with Luigi hearing you. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh boy.
It's all right. Take it. Just take the call, Eli.
It's actually Michael on the line. You know what, Michael? Repeat that last one and keep talking while I get my technical support in here.
You got it, Eli. Well, I was just saying that the old axiom, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. So, for example, with the CIA that Luigi and you guys were just covering, CIA, of course, was created after World War II. And that was done once under Operation Paperclip when the shadow government controlling our country brought over many Nazi agents and scientists as well, like NASA, going into NASA, etc. As far as the CIA goes, they brought over the spy ring under Reinhard Gehlen. He kept his spy intelligence agency intact after the war, and the CIA was essentially created offshoot of that. Supposedly it's American, but that's the history to it all. And just for an added bonus for everybody listening, if you want to follow up, take a look at the swastika building at the U.S. Navy base. Just type that in on any search engine. Look at all the options. Whatever comes up, you'll see a satellite photo, a top-down view of a building that is an exact swastika. It's huge at our Coronado Navy base off San Diego.
Luigi, did you get any of that?
No, I didn't hear anything, Eli.
Oh boy, this is not good. But a lot of info, good is coming out from Michael here. He's talking about the CIA and their bases over there. Just keep rolling with it, Michael. Do me a favor.
Eli, I just was presenting why everything is the way it is now because of the recent past when we've been caught up in this globalism, you see, to destroy the United States, our beloved country, as well as all the other countries in the world, into this global agenda. And so the controllers of the planet that backed the Nazis, that backed the Bolsheviks, they backed Mao Zedong, et cetera, they have caught us all up into all of these current circumstances by design because of that agenda, and this is how they do it. So, for example, the CIA, that is...
Luigi, just sorry to cut you off, Michael. Luigi, just let me know whenever you start hearing Michael, all right?
I sure will.
All right, go ahead. Roll with it, Michael. Sorry about that.
The CIA is simply a department for covert operations to create mayhem, assassinations, all this nonsense. Which is an extension of the pre-World War II scenario. Nothing's really changed. And so I just wanted to share that with everybody. You can tie it all in, connect the dots by checking out that swastika building at the U.S. Navy base and then verifying Operation Paperclip and the CIA creation out of the OSS after World War II, and then the formation of the United Nations and all the wars, Korean, Vietnam, all the way up to now. See, it's all by design. It's all very obvious. And we're being dragged into conflicts, and our borders are wide open, all because of this agenda. Otherwise, none of it would make any sense.
I hear you, Michael. Go ahead.
And so, well, guys, so currently what's going on in the Middle East, unfortunately...
All right, so, Michael, you can hear me. Luigi, can you hear Michael?
Yes, sir. Take it from there, Mike.
All right, we can all hear each other now. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, Michael was just talking about the swastika evil. Tell me about this swastika base, because my brother's in the Navy, and I've been trying to explain this to him. So tell the audience, and my brother especially, about this swastika-shaped building that belongs to who, and it's where?
You got it. And so, and I take a photo of this and carry it around. I use it periodically to wake up and educate people, especially in law enforcement or any government position. And so it's all you do is go on a search engine, you type in swastika at U.S. Navy base. That's all you have to type in, and you'll get dozens and dozens of options of what to select, and you'll see a satellite photo, a top-down view of the swastika building at our Navy base at Coronado. It's Coronado Navy base off San Diego. Now, it's blatant, it's obvious as all could be. And then you look into Operation Paperclip. For those that are not familiar with that, this is, of course, is old news, but Operation Paperclip, and then you'll see nothing has changed, and everything is on an agenda And,
yes, for those, sorry to cut you off, but for those who don't know, Michael, because there are people who don't know what Operation Paperclip is when during World War II, before, during, and after, they shipped the Nazis over here to basically do what, Michael?
Okay, so Operation Paperclip was to recruit all Nazi scientists as well as intelligence, their secret service. And they brought them over here, thousands and thousands of them. And NASA was essentially Nazi scientists. Werner von Braun was one of the principal rocket scientists, and many other associates of his. And generals like Bell Labs was CEO by a Nazi general. His name escapes me off the top of my head. But that was Bell Aircraft, rather. Not Bell Labs, but Bell Aircraft. And even Werner von Braun became CEO of Fairchild Semiconductor Industries in the 70s.
And they worked in places like Plum Island, where these giant mosquitoes and these secret laboratories where the Montauk monster came out of, and stuff like that. It's very interesting stuff that Michael, Luigi, and I are talking about. So if you want to chime into the conversation here, we have one open phone line left. I encourage you to. The number is 212-245-7273. Michael, keep exposing these Nazi CIA scumbags who are trying to start World War III as we know it. And I do apologize for the technical difficulties, people, but this is a live show, so let's roll with the punches. Michael, go. Michael, you there? I think we may have lost Michael. Luigi, you there?
Yeah, he was talking about the base in, I believe it was San Diego or San Francisco, I can't remember. He sent me the pictures on that, Eli. It's all true. And all wars, World War II, World War I, all Rothschild, banker-driven. All wars are banker wars. I encourage everyone to look that up and watch that. It's a great explanation of how the bankers are behind all these wars. It's all just to generate manufacturing and for everyone to make money and to send your kids off to die for this machine of Nazism, Zionism. It doesn't matter what you call it. It's out to destroy the family, and it's out to destroy the American way, which we're not going to let happen here on Join or Die.
That's right. Like the great Benjamin Franklin said, join or die. We are the resistance. John Connor said that last part. Hey, Michael, you there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
God bless you guys. Proud to
we thought we lost you.
Associate with you.
We thought we lost you there. We wanted you to roll with, keep rolling with your swastika naval-based thing, but just go ahead. Anything on the top of your head. So actually, the title of the show today is going to be, what was the title, Luigi?
World War III on the way with a question mark.
World War III on the way with a question mark. So, Michael, Anthony, please give us your thoughts on World War III on the way with a question mark.
Well, gentlemen, I think you can remove the question mark. It's a matter of exact when. What date will it occur on? Everything. These guys they're war-oriented, as Luigi said. They make a fortune off the wars because these guys, they call themselves bankers, like you said, Eli. We refer to them as bankers, but technically they are racketeer con artists, known in the old days in this country as robber barons. Banking, bankers gives them kind of a legitimate, like they're businessmen kind of connotation, which they're not at all. They're murderers. They just murder their way up to the top, and they control and monopolize everything in the process until there's no competition, and then we're all just little serfs under their boots, and or on their plantations. And
Michael,
so,
I was going to ask you, Michael. You know how they got Turkey playing this game over there right now with Russia? You think that's going to kick it off? Because I think that's a good spot to look to where things are going to kick off between Turkey and Russia, the way Turkey's pushing them, especially in land, sea, and air.
Yes, sir, Luigi, I agree. Basically, what you have there, as well as in the Ukraine and other places, are like major hotspots. Just a matter of something to trigger the convergence of all these various, big bonfires merging into one total, raging inferno. And so I agree with you. Unfortunately, and again, it's very scary. It's very negative, and I don't want to sound like I'm just a doom and gloom or pessimist kind of guy. But it brings me back to, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And this is why we're coming into another World War scenario. The poor people in our country and in the Western countries, and as well as the rest of the planet, for the most part, never caught on to their real true history, not the BS lies they tell us on the History Channel. There's always some truth in all these medias, but they leave a lot of the facts out, because once you know the whole truth or all the facts, well, then you know who the real enemy is, and it's this cabal of entities that pose as bankers, international bankers, but they're really devils in disguise, wolves in sheep's clothing, and they have they're behind, unfortunately, all the mayhem and evil on the planet. And somebody will say, that's ridiculous, that's really over, stating it. But no, if you know your history, you'll know everything I just said is spot on.
Yes, even during Operation Paperclip, I believe, they brought one of the Nazi generals, and they made him the head of the NATO Security Council or something like that. I'm just paraphrasing here, but wasn't he the head of NATO or the United Nations or something at one point?
Oh, I think you're referring to he was an Austrian, I forget his name offhand.
I know he was a Nazi, and they made him...
in the SS.
Yes.
He was in the Kurt Wilhelm,
that's it.
Something like that.
Bingo. And this guy is supposed to be brought up on the Nuremberg trials and all those other trials, and hung and whatever, brought up on war crimes. But no, they bring him on to the United Nations to bring in their ultimate plan that Michael is talking about, to bring up a new world order so that they can do what they do best. And Michael, elaborate on that, because...
That's another great example right there, Eli. That's calling it right there. I mean, there you have it. That tells us everything about the United Nations, how peaceful, and, they just want to help everybody. If anybody believes that, you got a bridge in Brooklyn for sale again. It's a great example. It's nothing but communists and Nazis running the planet. But they're just puppets of the financiers that back the Nazis and the communists, and that's the Rothschilds, as Luigi and Eli, you guys have been exposing, along with the Rockefellers and their cabal, Kuhn, Loeb, Schiff, Lehman, Goldman, the Schiff brothers, and Kuhn, Loeb, but mainly Schiff, financed Trotsky, whose real name was Bronstein, to leave New York City, and he went to Russia and overthrew the Christian Tsar Nicholas. I'm not saying he was a great guy or a ideal Christian, but nonetheless he was Christian, and he stopped his family line stopped the Rothschilds during the Civil War from having the English come in to help the South to overthrow and divide the Union. The Russians allied with Lincoln. They had the largest navy in the world at the time, and they warned England if they went down to help the South, because that's who was helping back in the South the whole time, they would come in and clean Britain out. So Britain was very much afraid of that, and so they couldn't come in to help the South. And thank God, just for the sake that the Union was intact. I'm not saying the South was bad, North was right, or nothing like that. I'm just saying for the sake of the Union still being intact. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking right now. Who knows where we would be if the Union did split up. And so anyway, Rothschilds promised to wipe out eventually Russia, that lineage, because of that move they did helping Lincoln at that time frame. And that finally got him in the early 1900s when they sent Bronstein over under the name of Trotsky to support Lenin to wipe out the Romanovs and then bring in communism, full-bore communism, which then murdered like 50 million Christians approximately in Russia. But that's not a Holocaust, guys. Okay, that's just, bunch of Christians, 50 million, whatever. Ooh, we lost count. But
You know,
6 million supposed Jews in Nazi Germany, that's, can't forget that. But don't worry about the 50 million Christians that Zionists killed.
Exactly. And being that we're doing this show in New York City, which is a Zionist city, I'm really surprised when I get in all these calls as I usually get when they want to debate me. All these Zionists, these I don't know what they are, these creatures. Why don't you call up now when you have 3 real patriots on the line to defend ourselves against your Zionist evil sect, Palestinian killing, human killing scumbags? Thank you for calling, you scum. Finally, we got another caller. Caller, you're on the air. What's on your mind? And you hung up. Yeah, because you were probably a Zionist coward. Any other Zionist cowards want to call us and debate us or just say anything? Just call us and say something, because this is real news. At least you're listening. At least you're watching. And Michael and Luigi out here, thank you for joining me, exposing these Zionists. We got a few minutes left, so anything else?
Eli,
go ahead, Luigi.
I just want to say, the top ISIS member, al-Baghdadi, he is a Mossad agent. All these little trickster leaders of ISIS, maybe even the whole ISIS, they're either part of the CIA or Mossad. We're not blaming it all on you, Israel people. You're in cahoots with the CIA and whoever that black government we got is. But we know what's going on. We're not stupid.
212-245-7273. Your thoughts on that, Michael?
Yes, exactly. And again, we're not saying every Jew, they're no good. No, not. There's been many good patriotic Jews that have exposed these Zionists, and so so don't give us that crap line. We're anti-Semitic or anything like that. The truth is the truth. There's an antichrist force controlling this planet, and anything that loves the light and freedom and everything that the God-given rights and freedoms that every man and woman deserve by birth, that this country acknowledges by design, and they want to wipe that out. That's an antichrist force that we cannot get along with.
And anybody that tries to get in their way, like this man, John Lennon, as if you can see in the video here, they will assassinate you. They went on an assassination rampage, starting with I believe John F. Kennedy, and then they went up to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Kennedy's brother Robert Kennedy, and then my main man John Lennon. They will try and kill you if you try to expose this New World Order, Zionism, world takeover. Your thoughts?
Yeah, and don't forget President McKinley. Early 1900s, he was going to prevent the Federal Reserve from coming about under his administration, and, well, they had to kill him.
Okay, I got something on John Lennon, Eli.
Go ahead, brother.
You know what he said back in his day? He said that the Jewish people consider the entertainment just like another part of their religion. He said that. He's a hero, John Lennon. And he also brought us the song Helter Skelter, which is what we're going into right now, because everything is backwards.
Yes, I can certainly agree with that. Michael, your thoughts?
Everything is backwards, and what is up is now down, and what is true is now false, and what was right is now wrong, and what was good is now bad. Yep, that's where they brought us, guys.
Yes, I feel so good, so patriotic just being here. I did not want to be here today because I'm hungover, to be honest. I'm sorry, guys, but it's a party Christmas week for me. I had a Christmas party over at my slave labor job they got me working at, where I got to give half my money to the government. But, yeah, I had a great time, and apparently we have a phone call. So before we run out of time, let's get to this last phone call to see what they got to say. Caller, you are on the air. What's on your mind? What do you got to say? Talk to us.
Eli, Merry Christmas, and Luigi and Stephen and Iris. Merry Christmas to all.
All right, Sally. What's your name and where you calling from? Is that Sally?
Sally?
It's Sally.
Hey, Sally. Oh, Merry Christmas. We got the quad trio here. All right. Luigi says, "Oh, hello from all the way from Detroit." Michael, say hello to Sally. She's
Merry
a big
Christmas.
fan of yours.
Merry Christmas to you, Sally.
Oh, Feliz Navidad, my favorite Christmas song. May I throw that out? Because I just love that song. And, he's coming to town. What's the guy who sings Feliz Navidad? He is so awesome. He's coming to town to BB King. Jose Feliciano?
We're looking forward to it.
Jose Feliciano. Yeah, let's do it. Are we on
Another hero, Jose.
All right, we'll have to check out BB
Eli.
King's. Check out, yes,
Merry
Sally.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Sally.
All right, so is Cynthia coming on? I called in to ask her if she was going to run for president because we really want her to.
We're looking to get everybody. All right, we got a little bit of time left. We're looking to get Cynthia McKinney on in the next week or so. I haven't emailed her yet because, like I said, I've been out of my mind. But I'm truly looking to get her on for sure. I thank you for that,
and
Sally.
We want to put it to her. We want to say, will you run for president? Will you do the responsible thing? Please.
Absolutely.
She's got a PhD in leadership. She's a doctor of leadership. Let's go to the White House, shall we?
Michael, quickly, 30 seconds. Your thought on Sally? Cynthia McKinney?
From what I've listened to on Cynthia, I like her a lot, and she has my respect and admiration. And presidents, those are really big shoes. And does she qualify? I don't see why not. But there's a lot of issues at stake here. There's a lot, and so whoever becomes president needs a great administrative cabinet that's going to guide and steer that president in the right direction with the right decisions at every turn.
Yes, sir, indeed. All right. What do you think about that, Sally?
I just want everyone to have a Merry Christmas and to give love and to be loved and to accept love.
Say hi to Sally.
All right.
Bugsy loves you.
Hello, baby. All right, cheers now. Happy holidays, everyone.
Yep, you got Luigi showing his dog Muggsy there for you, Sally. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, everything, all that. All right, Sally's gone. And Michael, Luigi, unfortunately, we are out of time. Say goodbye, Luigi.
Goodbye, everybody. Love you, New York. Love you, Sally.
All right, Michael, I appreciate your input once again. And
God bless
people,
you guys, thank you.
God bless you even more. People, don't forget to join me every week, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on MNN.org, the Manhattan Neighborhood Network. This is the People's Network, damn it. And if you have received this transmission, then you are the resistance. God save the United States Constitution. I will see you next week, brother.
Amen.
Join or die. How would Syria buy their own stolen oil? It's going from Syria, stolen by ISIS for the last God knows how long, which if it was going to Assad, we would have been bombing them lines. America would have bombed them because they would have never allowed that. They're allowing the oil to go through Turkey and feed the weapons in through Turkey, people. And don't listen to Fox News telling you all the lies about how Assad's buying his own stolen oil. That's ridiculous. Take it, Eli.
Yes, sir. Don't listen to Fox News. Don't listen to MSNBC, NBC, CBS, ABC.
In New York, we're here to give you some true news, not none of that stuff you see on Fox or CNN, people. Listen up to the Eli King Show. Yes.
Yeah, baby, yeah. You see how hype I am. I'm just hype. I'm ready to roll. And today's topic is going to be, of course, World War III is going to be a-coming, according to Luigi. Luigi, tell us about, what do you think about first of all, I got the CIA, the background in the back of me here. You see the CIA crap here? I don't know if you can see it, but yes, the CIA, they basically run Al-Qaeda, they run ISIS, they run Al-Qaeda. They created Al-Qaeda in '79. They're running all the Good evening, my friends, my family, and even my enemies. We are live. And thank you for joining me once again on this very lovely Saturday, December 12th, 2012, 2015, with my special guest co-host via Skype, all the way from Detroit, Luigi, my main man, Luigi Garcia. Thank you for joining me. Luigi, say hello to the world.
How's it going?
See, I mean, maybe, yeah, listen to them, of course, but dissect all the lies and the garbage they are feeding to you, okay, my people. You want to listen to real news like Luigi and I are giving you, for instance, and the real news that you pick up out there on the internet. So if you want to give us a call at 212-245-7273, give us some news you found on the internet that turns out to be somewhat truthful or somewhat more believable than what the mainstream scumbag dying dinosaur media is feeding you. Then feel free, because this is, we're also changing the name. This fake terrorism, if they're not paying them or training them and all that other crap, which is ultimately going to lead up to World War III. So now I have my main man Luigi to give me some further insight on that. So Luigi, let's roll with that and give the people your opinion on what the hell's going on. World War III is coming. Is that not correct?
Well, we got ISIS, Israeli Secret Service over there, tearing it up, trying to make it look like they're ISIS or the enemy, when they're really helping ship that oil into Turkey, trying to blame it on